builder kits, and this is a valve stem removal tool. And this piece you screw onto the top right here.
So what? That's the valve stem.
Yeah, and we have a tire right here. This is it, because we always have tires laying around home. And when you stick this in, it's meant to get the valve stem. It's meant to take it out, and you're supposed to put a little oil or grease, I think.
Oh, for putting it in. So what Blake's saying is, this tool, if you were trying to get a valve stem out of an old tire, or actually out of an old wheel, you would screw this on to the valve stem that's on the wheel like he just did with the tool. And what you're supposed to do then is just pry down on the tire and it'll pop the valve stem out.
But we are going to try to do the opposite, because we need to get this. We need
Right
to
here.
put this one in.
Yeah, this wheel we just picked up at the junkyard. We are switching out the wheels and tires on this Ford pickup. And this one, someone busted the valve stem off. So we didn't want to take the tire somewhere and have them take the whole tire off. Normally you would take that off and stick the valve stem up from the inside, just pull it through. But it looks like we should be able to just put maybe a little bit of grease around the end of this and use the tool and kind of work it in there. I'm not sure if it's going to work.
And isn't it also
we're gonna try
supposed to put air in it?
Well, that's what holds the air in. Yeah,
Yeah.
it seals it up, and then that's what holds the air in.
Unlike a bike tire. When you're doing a bike tire, you just screw it off, and then the air comes out until you pop it in.
Yeah, well, the bike tire has an inner tube. And actually, these old tires and old wheels have inner tubes. Those are the original tire wheels and tires that were on the truck. Well, maybe the tires weren't original, but they are not tubeless. They have tubes. So you couldn't pull the valve stem out of those ones because it's part of the inner tube.
But if you want an inner tube, you can take them out of the tire, and you could pump them up, and it would turn into a giant inner tube.
Yeah, if you want to go sled riding with it.
Sled riding.
Yep, that's probably what we'll do with those old ones when we take them out. But for now, we have a tubeless tire, like a newer style, radial, and we're going to try to get this valve stem in there. So we're going to grease it up, and we're going to show you and see if it works.
So we tried using this, but it didn't work. So,
Well, I didn't know. It didn't work from putting it in from the outside. We did grease it up like we said we were going to, but we tried pushing it through the hole, and it just wouldn't work. We did find out after the fact that there is some little cone-shaped tool that you could put on. You put right on here, so if you were doing this and you pushed the old one in, you put the cone-shaped tool on, or if you pulled the other one out, put the cone-shaped tool on, and you could actually push it, grease it, and push it through.
and we didn't get that.
No.
So
We found that after we did all this.
there's this tool that helps, like, you put it down, and then it pulls the tire.
Yeah, so what we did was, we broke
the wheel.
Yeah, we broke the bead of the wheel. A friend of ours has a tire machine, so we just stuck it on there, pressed down on this, and it popped off. Or if you were at home, you don't have one of those, you can put like a 2x4 or probably like a 2x6 on here, and just slowly drive over it with your vehicle until it pops it down and gets it off that edge. You could use a jack, so if you put a jack, like a bottle jack, underneath of it, and then pressed it up against something stiff like the underside of a work table or whatever, you could do it that way too.
And when we broke it, right here, you could stick your fingers under it, and then my dad and Walt, I think, Jay, they put this in.
Yeah, so once we broke this bead here, we just put this little tool in to give us a gap, and we just slid this in from the back, and then actually used our tool to pull it up through. So it did work.
And then they pulled it up.
Yeah.
But
So
it was attached.
yeah. So anyway, that's how you use one of these little tools. We were just learning it for the first time, and we're gonna look for that little cone tool because I think that would be very helpful too.
Thanks for watching. And if you try this, make sure to get the cone-shaped tool. And if you get this, it's still like good, but it won't help you put it in. It'll help you pull it out. out through the hole.
Yeah.
But it won't help you like pull it out.
It'll help
of
you
the
push
hole.
it in from the outside. It just helps you pull it up through.
Well, like and subscribe, and while you're down there, hit the notifications bell. Bye.